Hello everyone, welcome back. We are here once again with more of Kingdom Hearts. So, as we had left off previously, we had just finished everything up in Destiny Islands. The world was presumably engulfed by the darkness, and as such we are here at Traverse Town. And as such, we were here talking with Sid, who basically says, take a look around town, see if we can't find your buddies, and if not, he'll take care of us. So, good to know. So for now, we just start to explore around the town here. We got another Moogle here. This is the Item Workshop, Kupo. We're researching item synthesis and super weapon forging. And this big guy here, that door leads to the 2nd district. Beyond that lies the 3rd district. Thanks, man. Oh. And thus we have another of those creatures. And it's gone. There's the little critters. It's those creatures from the island. And as of right now, they will no longer purely drop health orbs, they will now start dropping money. Yes, it's actually called money, N-U-N-N-Y, that is the currency here. I didn't write this. Alright. There we go. At least while you're on beginner mode, in these first few worlds you shouldn't really have too much of a problem taking out the enemies, so there shouldn't be that much of an issue with leveling up and staying strong. But normally the game wants you to get high jump, before you get this treasure chest, but you can jump off of that little corner. Here's a postcard. You can jump off of this, like you just saw. I am once again very bad at platforming, so anyway, there's a few more of them.
Come on!
Once again. In some ways, these early levels can almost feel almost mindlessly repetitive because you're just kind of mashing the A button to continually attack and swat them away, but that will change very soon. For right now, we just keep going a little bit further into that 3rd district up there.
Come on!
There we go. And here we are in the 3rd district. Take out more of them.
Come on!
Oh, come on. There we go. Whack. But now that we're out of combat, looks like it's locked. Gee, it if only we had a giant key. Oh well. But yeah, here we are at the 3rd district, and there's seemingly nothing here at all. Alright.
Come on!
The eternal struggle of trying to attack one of these shadows while they're still on the ground. In the vacant house, perhaps? Nope, still nada. So, looks like we're just gonna head on back. Running, more of them. In some ways, it's almost like a, I don't want to say a mystery novel, but basically the same kind of vibes. Like, a lot of combat is thrown in, of course, but right now a lot of the main focus is where are my friends? Where are Riku and Kairi? What happened to my islands? How can I get back home? So, as we get up here, into the Gizmo shop. Oh, just missed him. Where is he? Leon! Well, into the Gizmo shop, and well, the Gizmo shop in particular is actually really good for some level grinding at any point, because basically you're fighting multiple waves of enemies repeatedly. Not endlessly, of course, but there are plenty of them. So,
Come on!
oh, and before I forget,
Come on!
no, I guess I need to finish all of the combat, or just walk out of the building first. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. Before I completely forget, for anybody who may need the additional help and isn't very fond of the level grinding aspect, this game's beginner mode does offer something else, and I did lightly touch up on this when we first started, but there are a total of 20 stat boosters sitting in your inventory. 4 strength ups, 4 defense up, and 4 AP ups to equip more abilities. So, if you ever feel like you're struggling while you're on beginner mode, this is definitely an extra safety net. So, no real need to worry about it. That way it'll save you the additional time needed to level farm even higher. But for right now, let's head on back. Oh, now they're here in the first district. Get out of here! There we go.
Come on!
Excellent. How close am I to leveling? Status 24. You know what? We'll go ahead and use the additional stat boosters here. That way it'll help us to blow through everything a little bit faster. There we go. All these stat boosters combined gives us the equivalent of, even though we're level 6, I would estimate somewhere around level 20 or so. Give or take, maybe not exactly, but... Still haven't found him? Keep your chin up. Take another look around town. Great. Thanks for the, thanks for the instruction.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And our next Final
And they'll
Fantasy
keep
cameo.
on coming at you. As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
Here we go. Now this one is, for any who may not be aware, this one is from the rather controversial Final Fantasy VIII, just as Selphie. Only unlike Selphie, Mr. Squall Leonhardt here has not been aged down. He's actually been aged up a few years. And with those added stat boosters, he goes down within seconds.
Now you're gonna...
Oop.
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
Excuse you, Miss Yuffie.
I went easy on him.
That's Squall.
Looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
And any cutscenes like this where it's fully animated and it looks like it should be voiced but is not, don't worry, your audio is just fine. These were just cutscenes that were later on added to the game for the Final Mix editions. They were not included in the base PS2 version. So, where am I? Sora! Kairi!
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me. Did the king send you?
What's wrong, Donald? You look like you saw a ghost. Anybody who knows Final Fantasy VII is probably going to say I'm going to hell for that one.
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up.
Oh, hey there,
You
Kairi.
okay?
What are you doing here?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie.
You must be hallucinating. Anyway, Yuffie Kisaragi
I
of
think you
Final
might have
Fantasy
overdone
VII.
it, Squall.
That's Leon.
Yeah. Sure thing.
The Keyblade.
Yeah. We had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one. Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Thanks, buddy.
You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle in this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
And any who may not know,
They've been secret,
Aerith
because they've never been
Gainsborough
connected. Until now.
of 7.
When the Heartless came, everything changed.
Or she was originally known Eris.
The
then it was changed
Heartless?
slightly.
The
Either
ones
way.
who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered.
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We gotta find him quick.
Red.
Fourth wall.
First we need the key.
That's right.
Never ceases to
Keyblade.
amuse me.
So,
Watching
this is
Donald
the
just
key.
yoink
Exactly.
the camera.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
Oof. Well, anyway, here we have Leon. The Keyblade can supposedly unlock almost anything. You're bound to run across treasure chests and other locks. Try it out. And Yuffie. I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks. Give it a try the next time you find a treasure chest or a door lock. Like so. Tap, tap. Elixir. And we'll just go ahead and save up here, just because, you know, save. And continue on. It's dangerous out there. Don't wander off. Okay. Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. You best prepare yourself. Prepare myself? To fight for your life. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yuffie, let's go join Aerith. She should be there by now with the other visitors. Leon!
Yuffie, go!
I'm trying to be the point to him before it's spawned.
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
Go Leon. And, more classic Disney humor on Donald. Never gets old. Don't bother with the small fry. Find the leader. Let's go! Okay, but what if I want to bother with the small fry? Nah. With these extra stat boosts that game was oh so kind enough to give us, we pretty much one-shot these guys. But especially on a higher difficulty, or if you opt not to use them, you will definitely want to make sure to take out as many of these Heartless as you can. Obtained Potion. Because especially as the game starts to catch up with your levels, everything's going to grow a lot more difficult, but whatever. Here we are in the second district. Bah. My Keyblade speaks one language, and that language is bah! I said bah! And as you've noticed, the soldiers there are giving us plenty more XP than the shadows. As well as more tech point opportunities, apparently.
Come on!
But in any event, Spirit Shard. There we go. Yeah, at this point we can pretty much just breeze through a lot of it. But here we are at the third district.
Oh. Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get him.
That didn't take long.
Oh, the key.
Hey, where did these walls come from? Well, as you can see, and the cutscene from before didn't say it already, Donald would be your caster. And he is just flinging fire spells left and right. And here we have Gardar, the next boss of the game, and the boss for Traverse Town. Two tech points for parrying the charge.
Come on! Come on!
Don't give up! In any event, as far as the way that Gardar works is each of its limbs has a separate health bar and has its own targeting, as well as the torso. However, if memory serves correctly, I do not believe the torso can be killed without taking out every one of its limbs first. It will not drop below 1 HP. But when all of the limbs are taken out, he will also change his attacks a little bit. I'll just give him a minute to show it off. He just kind of tornadoes himself at you, never ending, until you take him out. Alright. Obtained Brave Warrior. We will not be using it. Because of the ever-recurse
you were looking for
unchanging
me?
equipment trophy.
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
First of all, that's really sneaky, Donald. Second of all, how is
Sora,
Sora not hearing
go
that?
with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh,
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Whoa.
This boat runs on happy faces.
Happy?
How can I be happy? Just like this.
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
Well, and thus, our new trio.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all built rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
And I'm sure that by either voice or by silhouettes, I'm sure that many of you, if not all of you, have recognized the Council of Villains, as it were. And that's one of the things I was mentioning before about them getting the voice actors to return. I was actually very impressed when I found out that they are the same voice actors that voiced them in their original Disney films all those years ago. But in any event, moving right along, make sure you're prepared for the journey ahead of you. We don't know how far the Heartless have spread. Check out the shops here. They've got some pretty neat stuff. This is from all of us. Obtain 500 money. Spend it as you see fit. And this is from Leon, as he looks away. Like, don't mention me. Thank you for the elixir. Good luck. I hope you find your friends. Look out for each other. Keep your spirits up. The gummy ship is outside that gate. I cannot do a proper Donald voice. You can teleport to the gummy ship from save points. Open the save menu and select the gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship. The what? That's our ship. Wait till you see it. Hold on. Sora, this is for you. Attained the power of fire. Learned magic spell, fire. Select magic to cast spells. To cast quickly, assign spells to the shortcut buttons in the customize menu. Using spells consumes MP. Using ethers or striking enemies replenishes MP. Now you can use magic too. Is it really that easy? Just somebody is like, here you go. Here, now you can use magic. You have the spell now. That would be awesome. Goofy, give him that other thing. What? You know. Oh yeah. Sora learned dodge roll. Activate abilities by equipping them. Some abilities are used by pressing X, or if you're on a PlayStation controller, square. Others work automatically. Equip them in the abilities menu. Activating them requires AP, those ability points. Abilities allow you to do all sorts of things. Guess we should look for them along the way, huh? Okay, is that it? Let's get going. Not till we're ready. Well, I see big adventures coming their way. Looks like it's up to me to keep track of it all in my journal. Jiminy Cricket at your service. And thus we unlock the journal. We have Chronicles, which will give a nice little overview of the story world by world, and characters as we encounter them, including telling us what their original debut was on film, or their origin game, as it were. There's more characters like Jiminy Cricket, that's me, and a complete bestiary of all of the Heartless around, and just enemies in general. The shadows and soldiers that we've been fighting, as well as a count of how many we've taken out, and all of the bosses are on the final pages. So, Darkseid and Guard Armor. Anyway, let's go ahead and equip the abilities. Let's dodge roll. We already had Slapshot. Customize personal. Just out of my personal preference, I'd actually prefer to keep fire on X/square instead of the Y/triangle that it starts you out on. But in any event here, we'll go ahead and... oh, something else as well. Hey, look at this mark. Wonder what it is. This is a Trinity mark. They appear in many places. Only the blue ones react in the beginning. Sora, Donald, and Goofy can perform various Trinity moves besides these marks. And so, if we use Trinity... we have teleported. Up on here. So, let's get that treasure chest. Obtained postcard. Oh, and also something else that's worth noting is that if you're having trouble exploring because of the Heartless population, clear the world first, but don't leave the world. Because once you clear the world and you beat the boss of that world, no Heartless will spawn at all, ever, in any section of the world until you leave it and come back. Once you come back, they will respawn as usual, which basically means that this is the perfect opportunity to explore and find all the treasure chests or Trinity marks or otherwise that you may be looking for. I hope you find your friends. There are Dalmatians named Pongo and Perdido living in the 2nd district. I probably pronounced that horribly wrong. I have not watched 101 Dalmatians. What's wrong? They're quite upset, these Dalmatians. They've lost their puppies. Squaw can't stop worrying about them. Call me Leon. Sora, would you look for the puppies? Help them out. So, let's go ahead and make a quick run while we're at it. Are there any Trinity marks? Nope, only the red ones which will not yet react to us. Nope, okay, there we go. Also, while we're here, here is another postcard. And we'll see what exactly those do as well before we leave Traverse Town. Okay. I wonder if I can make that jump. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, but let's see it. To get that treasure chest here. Oh, as I forget to jump entirely. Nope, I missed it. I'm not gonna bother trying. Hey, Squall. Oh, my bad, Leon. This is the puppy's home. When their world disappeared, they were torn away from their family and scattered to other worlds. I bet the little guys are terrified. They must be. Sora, I'm counting on you. And if we walk into the Dalmatian's house, the 99 puppies were lost amidst the chaos of their world's destruction. Find them in various worlds. I am not able to talk or pet or interact with the puppies in any way. Oh, my bad. The Dalmatians here, the big ones. The parents. But we can walk through the various rooms in the house, and as we find the Dalmatians, as we find all those 99 puppies, the house will gradually start to fill with them. But yes, that is one of the goals, as we should say. That's one of the side goals of this game, is to find all 99 Dalmatians here, as there is in fact a trophy for doing so, and hence the importance of doing so on a completion run like this. But there's also the fact of the moral victory of, hey, we gotta rescue these 99 puppies. And then there are also various rewards throughout the game for doing so, as well as basically milestones. So no matter how you slice it, whether it's a moral victory, a completion run, or just looking for rewards, you should do it. Was there any left here? Because if not, that'll be that. Oh, Trinity! This time not a teleport, but a lot of things falling on us. A lot of money and a camping set. As to what that camping set is, it is in the items menu. Restores all health and 3 MP for each party member. Can only be used from this menu here. But then there are a couple of other things that we'd like to do as well, so since that is everything as far as the exploring factor that we can get to at this stage, anything else we'll have to come back to later. So we'll go ahead and make our way back to the first district. There we go. Alright, now that we are back in the first district, the mailbox. Don't ask why its tongue is out. Mailbox, send 10 postcards to win something. Good luck. Sent the first postcard, obtained Cottage. Sent second postcard, obtained Mithril Shard. Sent third one, obtained Mega Potion. And that's all of our postcards here. And then one other thing as well is those pretty stones that we got from racing Riku back on the islands. Here's what they're used for. Hey there! What do you want? What am I supposed to ask? Oh yeah, do you want to buy or sell? I'm here to shop. Sell 'em? Pretty stone. 100 money per. And if you recall, you can earn one every time you beat Riku in that race on day 2 of the islands. So you can hoard up these pretty stones as much as you see fit, up to a total of 99 of them, and then you can sell them for 100 money apiece. So depending on how much time you wish to invest in simply racing Riku across the islands, you can rack up a lot of money to give yourself a head start. You know what, we'll go ahead and hold on to the equipment here. And the ducklings here, their shop, also contains a number of assorted weaponry, as well as the item shop, so you can get your potions, your ethers, your tent to fully restore the health of your party. There are trophies as well for attaining every weapon in the game. There's one trophy for attaining every one of Sora's Keyblades, every weapon or a trophy for obtaining every one of Donald's staves, and a weapon for attaining every one of Goofy's shields. So that includes the ones that that are exclusive to purchase through the shop, as well as those that are earned through other means. But yes, Donald here uses staves and Goofy uses shields. As for abilities, Donald does not come in pre-equipped with anything. Goofy comes in with Rocket, so we'll go ahead and equip that. And their experience is always based on Sora's own. So they have different level up thresholds, just as Sora does. And so they will level in accordance with Sora. But in any event, I did all of the cleaning today. I dare you to find one speck of dust. Uncle Donald, how about helping us clean the shop? Aw, come on. Sorry, kids. Donald's a little busy. My bad, Uncle Donald. Louie does an okay job as long as we keep an eye on him. And if we just chat with him, I usually clean, so I'm not used to dealing with customers. As Goofy is walking in place. Gotta love the AI placement. Okay. Well, that will about wrap it up for today as well. The entirety of Traverse Town in one go, fortunately. Just as I was hoping to be able to do it. Oh, one more thing. Just a quality of life thing, not really doing anything. You can launch a fire spell into the fire pit. But yeah, that will about wrap it up for today here. We got the entirety of Traverse Town done in one section, which is absolutely a good thing. So that will do it for today. Next time we will be leaving Traverse Town and venturing into our first world as a 3-man unit, as a full team, alongside Donald and Goofy as well. So if you liked what you see here, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I am grateful for any and all support that we can get. So thank you again, and you have a tremendous rest of your day. The choice is yours. Make it a good one.